Space travel, skydiving emotes, save the world going free to play at long last, and repping your favourite Fortnite creators. Sit back, relax, use code ADAMARU in the Fortnite shop, and let's break down everything we know about Season 10. Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. Did you know I'm gonna hit you with a face reveal at 1 million subscribers? It's true, it's damn true, and I'm terrified. So tell your granny to subscribe before I change my mind. Anyway, it's time once again to go through everything Fortnite Season 10 related, from the predictable to the nonsensical, from the leaked files to the outrageous, insane theories, which become more believable the more you listen. So here are the coolest 10 things I found about Fortnite Season 10. Quickly, let's keep a tradition going. What will be the silly skin found in this season's Battle Pass? From Hobo Tifu to a tomato vampire and a banana skin. There are some really strange skins out there, but what will appear in Season 10? My prediction is Pickle Rick. What do you think? Okay, the first thing we're going to do is break down the event. There are clues there to uncover. In fact, by going even further back to last season's event, we can plot out the future. Singularity has already been in the vault. Look, her helmet is on the desk. It's actually like a teacher's desk. Anyway, remember that because I'll come back to it later. In the present day, the power core from the vault rests in the open, slowly cracking. But yet again, it was there in the vault, hiding in plain sight. From this, we can surmise Singularity understands the power of this ball, this nexus, and likely controlled the mech when it fought against the monster. But now, let's go to the fight itself. First note that the monster went straight for the vault. He wasn't messing around, he beelined straight towards it. Hang on a sec, why do I say he? It's obviously female, it looks like my mother-in-law. She went straight for the vault, using brute strength to open it. The mech defended the vault with a full arsenal of rockets, but here's the important part. Later in the fight, the robot was losing, and instead of protecting the vault, it actively opened it up and utilized the energy inside. The power made the mech a worthy winner. That punch was so badass. This power then allowed Robo to lift the sword hidden within Neo Tilted, and to bring this full circle, it's a statue of Singularity, who must have been the pilot. So by using the vault's power, she could win the fight, but at what cost? The vault is now open, the nexus is here, and in Season 10, things are going to happen. The vault has already shown us parallel universes, such as the butterfly event and last season's unvaulting, and like we've already noticed, the Singularity helmet was inside. She knew far more about the vault than she let us know. The power, though, is too much for us mere mortals, and now Singularity has left. We need to understand the power of the Nexus. So there's the Nexus just chilling away, watching us choose the drum gun, probably disgusted in us all. The sphere likely holds the mythical powers from Kevin the Cube, who died for our sins. But now we must trust in Sven the Sphere. No, Adam, stop that, you do not name them. So I looked into the Nexus, and the only one I knew was from the WWE, when Wade Barrett was at the helm. Terrible impression, my apologies. Anyway, looking into the dictionary, I looked up Nexus. And there are a few different definitions, but the dictionary tells us that Nexus is something which connects two unlinking subjects. Two things that don't belong together, like Battle Royale and time travel. Alternately, in modern day, the word Nexus is used to signify a central point, the thing we all should be paying attention to. Interesting, isn't it? It makes the time travel theory in Fortnite so much more believable. I'm expecting the Nexus to kind of explode, kind of like in League of Legends. Oh no, I've said League of Legends. You're going to get a League of Legends advert now, I'm so sorry. Let me know if you do. I think they're listening to me, you know. Let's look into time travel and the hints we have to this. Technically, we've seen time travel multiple times in Fortnite. Remember the rocket event where it portaled around the map? Yep, that's time travel. When Lazy Link's Tomato Temple and the other areas appeared, once again time travel. Heck, last season, the story began going to the future, and although Jonesy had to wait it out, he already predicted the future. Hold that thought. We'll come back to those visions soon. Other time travel hints came in the south. Come on, there's a freaking spaceship here! And my personal favourite, look at the shape of the pool in Tilted. It's the same shape as a spaceship. The hints are all here, the foreshadowing is real, and if we look into the overtime challenges, we can see Hobo Jonesy has a skin variant to make him look even older, but Stratus has a skin which makes him look younger somehow? So how can one age but the other become younger? Well, if we look at the dead monster, you know, the one with the sword through its head, and we see how quickly his body dissolved and how nature claimed back that space, it's far too quickly to be real time, indicating we are in a place where time is relative. And you know what? I think there's enough evidence here to say time travel is coming in Season 10. But will we go further into the future? Or maybe, just maybe, back in time? Oh, and if you remember the butterfly event, that came straight from the Doctor Strange movie, in which he time travels. Everything comes full circle. Last season, I talked about 2 years after a game releases, people long for the good old days. Could now be the time to go back in time, back to Season 0 or Season 1. I'm not sure about this, but the potential to bring back old areas of interest is astoundingly easy to do. Moisty Maya could return for a few weeks, maybe Greasy Grove Rift's back for 10 days. How awesome would that be? But here's the issue: professional players. Players who need consistency to perform. In other words, the Fortnite World Cup. Notice the lack of map changes after the giant mech and the monster fought. I mean, the monster smashed into everything. The simple answer is the World Cup. Epic don't want to change the map too much on the lead up to a World Cup. Remember when the Infinity Blade was added? Yeah, it ruined everything. The World Cup is the defining moment of a professional Fortnite player's career. But look when the World Cup ends. Oh yes, just before the new season drops. Can you think of a better time to change the map massively than after a showpiece event like the World Cup? By changing at this point, the entire cycle can begin again. New map, new contestants, and in a year or so, another World Cup. Making each World Cup completely different from the last. So yeah, I expect big changes when that ball we call the Nexus explodes. And even after 1 day in the open, it already looks to be coming true. The sphere is cracking. Right, we need to move away from time travel. I've got so much more stuff to show you, but just before we do, can I just take a moment to thank those who use code ADAMARU in the shop. You help me out so much, and you let me make original content. I really appreciate that. Please think about using my code when you buy next season's Battle Pass, and in return, I'll keep bringing you as much content as I can. Anyway, this does feel like begging, so let's move on to something I know is arriving in Season 10. Here's something I said last season. It's loadouts. I need these in my life. Does this ever happen to you? You decide to change a character, but then you also need to change their back bling, their pickaxe, their wraps, their trails. It becomes a part-time job sometimes. With loadouts, we can simply set up a character with every element perfectly the way we want it, then simply press save. Your bright pink character with pink wraps, pink trails, pink axe. You get the idea. I like pink, I'm a grown man. Anyway, your character will be saved for whenever you want to take them into battle again. So yes, loadouts. We know you're working on them. Please put them in this season. One of my random predictions last season was a backwards pink cap with a grenade on it. Boom, check this shizzle out. Did you buy this skin? What do you think of it? I think in Season 10, this will be the basis of Epic's attempt to embrace YouTubers and streamers with links and partnerships, starting with those simple icons. Here's a bit of backstory. When Save the World released, to sweeten the deal with YouTubers and streamers, Epic gave them in-game icons as an incentive. Everyone except me, by the way. I only had 200 subs back then, so I can't expect much really, can I? Well anyway, icons up to this point have been bloody useless, less than useless, clutter I'd say in the Battle Pass, which were pointless. Except for the grenade, of course. What? But now, those icons on certain character skins can be used to rep who you want to rep. And now the World Cup is here, expect people to rock their own logos and get their name out there. And hopefully over Season 10 and beyond, this will widen out to all creators. You'll be able to rep whoever you want. Oh, I did some quick research, and it looks like Ali-A's is already here. Check this out.
There's a Diplodocus!
It's a Diplodocus! Sorry dude, I couldn't resist. I love you really, Alistair. If the Icons project goes well, maybe in season, 13, creators will be able to design their own characters and Epic will put them in the shop. One day your job could be designing characters in Fortnite. What a cool job that would be. By the way, the precursor to all this kind of stuff is YouTube loot drops. It's already here. Have you watched the video about it? If you're watching Fortnite videos on YouTube, it'll give you cosmetics for free. To start it up, you need to get your butt over to YouTube, sign in, click on settings and connected accounts. Epic Games will be waiting for you and they'll give you free stuff for watching their content. Is this a good thing? I have no idea. We'll find out soon, I suppose. Oh, here's a big one which is slowly edging closer. Save the World looks to be coming free to play. I know what you're thinking, they've said this before and they've failed to deliver. And if you remember all those seasons back, I said it wouldn't go free to play because of those daily V-Buck challenges which would ruin their ecosystem. I mean, every day you can earn 50 V-Bucks, and if you log in every day for a week, you earn between 150 and 500 V-Bucks. Basically 2,000 V-Bucks a month for little effort. Well, I checked the latest patch notes and noticed this in Save the World. It reads, missions and systems, quests, mission alerts and daily login rewards will now grant X-ray tickets instead of V-Bucks to players who are non-founders. Paid founders will not be affected by this change. So only founders can grab daily V-Bucks from now on. So let's not sugarcoat this. This is a change preparing to go free to play. I'm a founder, so I'm cool with these changes, but if you're hoping to get this game for free and earn free V-Bucks, rip the dream. It ain't happening. OGs only, but at least you know the PvE game is a little bit closer to fruition. I mean, it's a good game, I'm not going to oversell it, but there are some badass characters to meet, and you hear the voices of the BR characters you've been playing for years.
Nah, take your time. It's only a horde of monsters.
Oh, and there's foreshadowing in the Battle Pass too. It's in the shape of bacon. I won't explain how bacon works in Save the World, it's funnier if we just move on. Speaking of the Battle Pass, we usually look at it and find clues for the following season. In the past we've found the castle, the luchador outfit, and we even predicted the volcano before it arrived. In Season 9's Battle Pass, there are loads of future references, from the movie Blade Runner, a futuristic story about androids, laser discs from the movie called Tron, you legit need to watch that, it's pretty damn good, but there's no real hint towards next season unless we're going further into the future. Oh, in fact, there is a trowel. What the hell could that mean? We're going to do some gardening? Or maybe rebuild the island? What am I missing? This trowel is important. The holy trowel. A lot of people have noticed the similarities to Apex Legends, the ping system, the reboot vans, and now there's a monster skeleton, just like in Apex Legends. Well, one thing which is really cool about Apex last season was the inclusion of skydiving emotes. They are a huge hit with the community, and Epic aren't afraid to steal other people's content. Kinda like the Fortnite clickbait community, I suppose. I really do like this feature, and could definitely see it make its way over to Fortnite Season 10. There are other unanswered questions we need to talk about, so you can hopefully help me find things in future. If you paid attention to the monster during the fight, he gave us potential clues. First, he blasted a circle around Pirates Bay. What could that mean? What is he trying to tell us about the bay? Could he be telling us that this is one of the areas which he's going? And also, the arm which he bit off the mech suggests something could be happening just below Snobby Shores. The rest of the mech is in space, but the arm is in the ocean. Maybe we should check back in Season 15. Anyway, so there we have it. Expect more movie crossovers in Season 10. Have you also noticed that Epic adore two things? Late 80s culture, like Back to the Future and Voltron or Power Rangers if you're younger. And they also love Keanu Reeves. I mean, who doesn't? He's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
So here's my complete unrelated prediction for the seasons ahead. Have you ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? It's an 80s film starring Keanu Reeves as he travels around time to save the future. How perfect would that fit in with Fortnite Season 10? You can have it for free, Epic Games, just give me more Keanu, please. That's all I need. Oh, and if by magic, the next Bill and Ted movie is on its way. Coincidence? I think not. Right, that's enough. I'm sure you're sick of my annoying voice in your ear holes. Please think about using code ADAMARU, and I promise to continue covering Fortnite every single week in Season 10. Using my code works on the Battle Pass too, by the way. Anyway, much love. Thank you very much for watching. And if you stayed this long, write grenade in the comments. I will try and find you and give you some love. Anyway, I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.